for 10 marks, explain the methods of wage payment to employees. On what scale you will actually estimate that this person is efficient and this person is not. Here you don't need any supervisor because you know that the more you work, the more you get. There are two types of forms of piece rate system. The first one is straight and the second one is group. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Abhilash Chandra from the Department of Commerce and Management in Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. Welcome to the fourth session. Here in this session, I'm going to teach you something more about the methods of wage system which happens to the laborers and the employees. Now, what are the methods? How the wage system is actually given, how they determine how much it should be given to the laborers as well as the employees. Though here, when we go with this, we have given a heading that is methods of wage payment to employees. Let me tell you here, when we say employees, it's the laborers as well as the employees who get the salary. So when we go with that, please understand the laborers are the group which gets the wages and the employees are the one who actually get salary. This is the MYSURU University syllabus where they're going to ask you a question that is, for 10 marks, explain the methods of wage payment to employees. That means they are asking you to define both, that is how the laborers will get and how the employees will get the salary and other remunerations. So we have broadly classified these methods into 5 groups. The first one here is we have time rate system, which is a fixed salary period or a fixed salary method. Piece rate system. Now, time rate system and piece rate system, what are these types and what exactly they go with? Let me tell you here. This fixed salary method, the first one which I told you was the time rate system. That is, say example, you log in at 9 o'clock and you log out at 5 o'clock. So this is what the time rate system is, 9 to 5. Usually you would have heard these dialogues saying that I am a person who actually works from 9 to 5. So what exactly it is? It is a time rate system. The next one is piece rate system. That means how much you work, you will be offered that much or you will be given that much. That is what is called piece rate system. F.W. Taylor is a person who actually introduced this piece rate wage system. Who was the person? His name is F.W. Taylor, and he is a person who is also known as the scientific father of management. That is the father of scientific management, F.W. Taylor, who has given the piece rate system to the entire world. Now here, what exactly is the difference here is, here we calculate according to the time, and the second one is here we calculate according to the work what he has accomplished. The third one we have is salary plus commission. So here what happens is you are getting the salary plus you will be getting commission if you are doing something good for the organization. That means you are benefiting the organization. Now the organization will take care of you. That is called salary plus commission on sales. Next one is profit sharing system. Let me tell you here, students, profit sharing system is not the modern technique. It is actually the old concept, but now people are using it more oftenly. That means whatever the profit you get, you are actually giving it or you are distributing those profit among your employees. That is called as profit sharing system. And the last one is non-financial system. See, the word itself says non-financial. That means monetary benefit you will not get, but non-monetary benefits you will definitely get. Say example, holiday to Singapore, holiday for Bangkok, holiday for anywhere, right? That is what will be taken care by the organization. That is why it is called non-financial. That means monetary they will not give you, but money's worth is what they actually will give you. Say example, they're gonna give you more benefits. That is called as non-financial system. So these are the 5 main headings of methods of payment of wages and salary. The first one, let's go with it. That is a time rate and piece rate system of wage payment. So we have 2 types of a wage payment. One is the time rate, another is the piece rate system. So when we go with time rate system, what all happens? Let me tell you here. If we understand the disadvantages of time rate system, we can easily get to know that whether it is efficient system or it is not an efficient system. The first one here, when we go with it, that is the disadvantages. If we go with it, disadvantages, the first one, you will definitely need a supervisor. If you don't have a supervisor, people will not work. Say example, I'll come at 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, I'll not do anything, but still I am liable to actually get salary or wages from the employer. So what happens here is, the first disadvantage is, we need to have a supervisor. The supervisor need to supervise and give us the work. That is what the first disadvantage is. Now the second disadvantage here is what? We don't want to work very fast because we want to prolong it. The more we prolong, what happens? Money is coming to us. That is what the second disadvantage of time rate system. The third one we have is what? Now understand, in time rate system, can you differentiate efficient workers and inefficient worker? Definitely no, you cannot differentiate it. The reason here is, on what scale you will actually estimate that this person is efficient and this person is not. Here in time rate system, what happens is, everybody seems to be the same. So you will not actually have any kind of a benchmark or any kind of a standard so that you can evaluate whether the person is efficient or not. So let's check what exactly happens in the time rate system. The first one here we have is, wages are determined on the basis of time spent by the employee on the job. Say example here, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Say example, I'm just giving you. So 8 to 10 I'm working, that means 2 hours it is, and for 1 hour they are paying me 100 rupees. So here what happens is, 100 into 2, so it is 200 rupees is what my wages should be for that particular day. So this is the time rate system is all about. Say one more example I'll give you, where you will understand that why time rate system is not a very good system. Though you have a boon as well as a bane, you will understand that why many of the people will go with time rate system and many will shift to piece rate system. Now being an employee, time rate system is really a nice method of remuneration for the wages and the salary, but being an employer, we actually go with piece rate system. Let me tell you here like this. Now morning 9 o'clock I came to the company and I'm working, and from 9 to 5 actually I'll work. So it is how much? How many hours? It is 8 hours, isn't it? So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is 8 hours of work. And I have not done anything, and they promised me that for 1 hour they're gonna pay me say 500 rupees. Now how much it is? 8 into 5, 8 5s are 40. So 4,000 rupees is what I earned without doing anything. So it's a boon for the employees but bane for the employer. Next is, it does not distinguish between efficient and inefficient workers. Definitely no. Now the same example, if I tell you that one of my colleague, he works from 9 to 5 and he finishes probably 10 to 15 files and he has done very good. Now he will also get the same salary what I get. So what is the difference between me and him? The efficiency and inefficiency. So that's the reason time rate system for employer it is really bad. For employee it is very good. Next is, it is suitable where quality is important than quantity. But here this is what you are supposed to understand. If you have a supervisor and the supervisor will check who's doing what. Now what happens is, I know that somebody is actually watching me, somebody is supervising me. I'll also get back to the work and I'll start working. But here what happens, you don't have targets. You don't have targets. You and your mind will be relaxed, stress-free, and you only aim for quality and not quantity. But whereas in piece rate system, quantity matters, quality does not matter anything in piece rate system. The next one is, it requires supervision. I told you a supervisor should always be there, because if the supervisor is not there, people will not work and they get their remuneration very fast. It ensures efficient handling of machine and tools. Now you don't have targets, you know that you need to actually give your best of the best. That is where you will actually use your machines and tools properly. Workers work at ease. That means here peace of mind is there, stress free is there because you aim for quality. They work slowly, but the reverse is what? That is the demerit here is what? You work slowly because you don't have dead targets. And the last one, it results in high cost of production. See, when quality is the prime factor here, so time rate system will actually turn costly. The next one we have is piece rate system. Now in piece rate system, what all will happen? I'll give you an example here. Now from 9 to 5, if you come and you don't do anything, it's like zero productivity. Now what happens is you will not get even 1 rupee. But here in piece rate system, what happens here is, say from 9 to 5 or you come at 10 to 11 or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Time doesn't matter. It is how much units you have produced, how much work you have done. Only that much you will be paid. Now this kind of a method is suitable for the employers rather than the employee here. Because here what happens is you have a dead target. You have a target which you are supposed to accomplish. Only then you will get your salary or your wages. Say example here. They say that 1 unit if you manufacture, you will get 100 rupees. Now whether you came at 9 o'clock morning and you went after 5 o'clock evening, it doesn't matter, or you came at 10 o'clock morning and 11 o'clock morning you left, it doesn't matter. It is like end of the day or when you are leaving, how many units you have produced. Say example here, 9 to 5 I worked and I have produced only 10 units. And here what happened is 10 to 11 somebody came and they worked somewhere and they have produced say 20 units. Now what happens is 100 into 10 is what I'll get and 100 into 20 is what he will get. So that is what the piece rate system is all about. But here quality doesn't matter because quality is compromised, but quantity matters. Here the employees or the laborers will not work slowly, they'll work very fast. Here you don't need any supervisor because you know that the more you work, the more you get. That is what the logic here in piece rate system. The first one here is wages are determined on the basis of units produced by employees. When I say employees, it's the laborers as well. It makes distinction between efficient and inefficient. Now here you will get to know that who is efficient, who is not efficient, who is inefficient, who is efficient. All those you will actually get to know. The reason is you know that how much units individuals have actually produced. So you know that who is working and who is not working. Next one here is it is suitable where quantity is important than quality. This is the demerit of piece rate system. Many of the employers, they are actually working on how to reduce the quantity and increase the quality in piece rate system, but the employees or the laborers, they are only focused on how much units to produce rather than is the units really good or not. The next one is it requires supervision to ensure that workers do not overproduce goods. Now here also they require supervisors. I'm telling you here students, supervisors are needed because somebody should watch, somebody should see to it that what the other employees are doing. So supervisor in both the situation, they are needed and they will actually see to it that whether these people are producing more than the target or not. Sometimes what happens is the employer will tell those people that only 2,000 units you are supposed to produce. Now, because they feel that if we produce more, we'll be paid more. Now, they'll actually produce 3,000 units or 4,000 units. See, you would have done the problems in management accounting and cost and management accounting where budgeted target and actual targets, lot of differences there. The reason is time rate system. Please understand the subject through another subject. Next one is it may result in inefficient handling of machine and tools. The reason here is you have targets, you need to produce more. When you go with more production, what happens is there is a mismanagement or you will not use the machines and tools properly. Workers work fast. Workers work fast. The reason target is there and the more you produce, the more you get. And the last one here is it results in low cost of production. Why low cost of production? Let me tell you, the more you produce, what happens is your total cost per unit will come less. That's where you have already studied in your advanced cost and management as well as management accounting, where production is more. What happens is total cost per unit will come down. So these are the piece rate system. The next one we'll go is the forms of piece rate system. There are two types of forms of piece rate system. The first one is straight and the second one is group. So what exactly this straight piece wages and the group piece wage is? The first one, straight, that means how much I have agreed to pay. If they finish their units, that much I need to pay them. So that is what is called straight piece rate system. So example, I would have said that if you manufacture 1 unit, I'll pay you 10 rupees. Now you have manufactured 100 units. Now what is that I should pay? 100 into 10, that is 1000 rupees. So this is called as straight piece wage. So done. Now group piece wage, what exactly group piece wage is? Now I'll just tell you here. Now when we go with this group piece wage, what exactly happens is we'll hire people in group and we'll tell them that how much ever you will actually manufacture, you should divide among yourself. That is called group piece wage. Now those group members, whoever are working together, now they will have opportunity to divide themselves however they really want to. Say example here, when we go with group piece wage, what happens is 5,000 units you are supposed to manufacture is what I have told. If you manufacture 5,000 units, I'll be paying you 10,000 rupees. Now this is like lump sum. I have told them that you produce 5,000 units, I'll pay you 10,000 rupees. Now in a group, there are 10 laborers. Let's go with 10 people. Now it is the group to decide that who should get what. Now it's not my headache. I'll just give one check to that particular group saying that the minute you finish your 5,000 units production, I'll pay you 10,000 rupees. Then it is the group to decide how much who will actually get according to their well and wishes. So the straight piece I told you, that is in this method, workers are paid according to the number of units produced by them. So how much they'll produce, that much they'll get. Group, what happens is if output is produced by a group of workers, wages are paid to the group as a whole. So it is left to them that how much they want to distribute among themselves, right? This is what is called group. Now share of each individual is determined on the basis of his contribution to the group effort. So in that group, one will be a leader and that person will take a decision that who should get what. This is called the group piece wage. Next one is salary plus commission. Now here salary plus commission, but commission is on sales. So the more the sales you are giving to your company, the commission will also come. So it is like totally different aspect where salary is separate and the commission is separate. So in this method of payment or paying the commission, direct salary is paid and commission is paid in addition if the employees make contribution above the certain amount. So again here what happens is you will have targets. You will have targets. When you have targets and you reach the target, say here you have a target, now your sales are probably here, so you will not get commission when you reach the target and whatever the remaining here is, this is what commissions on the sale. That means you'll definitely get salary for 30 days, whatever you have worked, plus you get commission on the sales which you have done more. So this is always a thing which the employees want. That is, if I reach the target or if I reach the expectation of the management, management will recognize me and they will reward me. Now here the reward is all what? The monetary benefits. That is, the money will actually be on the table and you will actually enjoy it. That's the reason many of the people, they always want to get recognized from the top management, and they are the people who will dedicate or be loyal to the organization and work for the benefits which the organization will give. The next one we have is profit sharing system. Now profit sharing system is not a new technique which I told you earlier itself. Earlier also we had in the 18th century, we can see that the profit sharing system was always there, and now what has happened is, due to the pandemic, now the targets whatever the company wants to give it also, there are so many employees who feel that now it's a right time for us. If we withstand and if we actually contribute something to the organization will give us more amount from the profit itself. So here under this system of payment, employees share profit of the company besides a fixed salary. So that means what? Salary is also given, plus whatever the profit is taken by the organization, now the organization should share it among the employees. But here what happens is, the employees will be recognized properly and all the employees will not get this benefit. It is only the top management and few of the middle level, they'll actually get this profit sharing system. Next one is, it is adopted by companies that produce high value goods with high expenses and high profit margins. Only then, see, the board of directors are there. They are also the employees, isn't it? The managers are there. Now here again, in the manager levels, if you go with manager grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, all those people, they will actually contribute everything whatever they have only to the company. You could have seen your relatives who are actually working for MNC companies 24/7, even on Sundays they'll be on call. Now those are the people who will actually get money, that is the salary plus the profit sharing. Next one is, employees are given a share in profits rather than commission on direct output. So it's not just a small commission which they get the bulk profit, and that too it is shared among the employees. And the last one we have is non-financial system of compensation. Now this is also one of the method of wage system. Now here what happens is, monetary you will not get, but non-monetary or money's worth you will actually get. Say example, the company is only giving you credit cards. The company is sending you for a holiday. The company is paying your phone bills. Now what here happens is, directly they are not giving you money, but they are giving you money's worth. So here under this system, employees do not get financial incentives for promoting the targets. The minute you achieve any target, you will not get the financial incentives. Here they are given incentives by the way of promotion or fringe benefits like credit card, club facility, car, holiday entitlement, health insurance, flexible working hours, loan subsidies, etc. Now here I really want to tell you more about flexible working hours. Now once if you have got that recognition that you are a star player, you are a star performer, what happens here is, the flexible working hours, though you are supposed to work from 9 to 5, now there is no rigidity on time. Now they feel that you are always for the company. Now the company should actually pay you back. So you can come at 10 o'clock, go at 2 o'clock, no issues. Nobody is going to ask you until unless your efficiency level will not drop. The minute your efficiency level or contribution towards the organization is coming down, now they'll have a problem. That's the reason once you have recognized your work, once you got recognition, to handle that, it is very, very difficult. So these are the methods of wage system for the laborers and employees. In the next session, I'm going to teach you something more about the wage and salary administration. Till then, thank you so much. I'll see you when I see you.